Yeah, we lighting up the heat. From South Africa to the globe. Feel the rhythm in your soul. Lick the channel, let it roll. Man United in control. Every kick and every goal. Vegeta brings the heart and soul. We chant and we vibe. Feel the passion deep inside. From the pitch to the screen, it's the halftime with Vegeta. Feel the fever. Man United red forever. Never say never.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Banks and Vegeta podcast, or Vegeta and Banks podcast. It doesn't matter what you call it. I am back with my host, Mr. Timber Banks. Hopefully he's feeling much better, because the last time we spoke, he was speaking about Mr. Perez and his dictatorship ways. You know, I've actually got an update about the chief stuff, because a few things happened after the podcast, but we'll get into that, guys. Today we want to focus on an interesting topic, Mr. Temba. I've often heard that the Premier League is the best league in the world. People always tell me this. And as much as I'm a United fan and I enjoy watching the Premier League, it's the league I always watch, I've often argued that you can't be the best league if you don't win enough continental cups as a league. I don't think it's possible. You can't be the best, and then when you have to face people from other parts of the continent, you fail. And this week, we saw the Premiership failing to show up again. Now, to be fair, the Premier League this year is crap. This year, it's crap. It's the same reason why I said even Arsenal's title charge is not a real title charge. They are just the most consistent team in a sea of very inconsistent teams. Now, to start off the show, Mr. Temba, let's look at these results from this week. Should I? Okay, I think this is all of them that we need to see. Yes. Manchester City, that was the treble-winning team not so long ago.
Yeah.
They met. How many Champions Leagues does Madrid have now, Temba?
15.
Real European pedigree in Real Madrid. And when this draw was put together, a lot of the English fans and City fans were saying, it's Real Madrid again. I will beat them. You know, Arsenal beat them last year. We will deal with them. 3-0. Hat-trick from Juan Federico Valverde. Yes. Madrid reminding us that, yes, we are not good, but we are still Madrid. Okay?
Bro, I don't want to lie to you, Vegeta. That game was... it was something else, man, because if I'm going to be completely honest with you, man, I was just there vibing, saying if they can get me a draw, they will go fight it out in Etihad. But Man City, or should I say the Premiership in general, the standard, the football of they play in the Premiership is rubbish.
It's poor,
like it's nonsense. Like the officiating, the play on the pitch by clubs right now is just disgraceful. And the fact that you've come to Europe now, the only thing that was able to do something was Arsenal. They picked up a draw. But in my own opinion, I think that pen was a pen. But it's like, for me, I think it's kind of soft. Only Arsenal got a draw. Tottenham got destroyed.
Bro, let's not even talk about Spurs, bro. What
Liverpool lost as well to Galatasaray.
Yeah. Sure.
So now you have Man City, a game whereby before the game, people were like saying it's going to be a whitewash 7-0, 7-1, 5-1, 6-1, 4-1. That's what I kept hearing. And the next truth is that my stand on things. Like I've watched my team play it against Getafe, they played woefully.
Yeah.
I was not really expecting those guys to show up like they did. I was just saying to myself, if they can just battle it out, get a draw there, we'll take it to the Etihad. Maybe few players would have become available and we'll see them play. But 3-0, it could have been 4, it could have been 7 as well. It's mind blowing. I guess Real Madrid are just showing it to everybody out there. We are Real Madrid, and this is what you call football heritage. Football heritage. Everybody on that page, on that day, did the best they could do. And honestly, I'm proud about those guys, man. Really proud. But the fact that all the Premiership team, for once, I've been saying that the Premiership, my own opinion, I think it's the most entertaining. Maybe I could say the most watched, because I can't say entertaining anymore because there is no entertainment here as I speak right now. No entertainment. You have a situation whereby Arsenal always does what? Foul the goalkeeper. And it is what we've been saying from every club right now. We are seeing this in United, whereby they have to, Dallo will have to run down there, pick it forward, to send in long throws. These are things we're seeing with Stoke City. Then we have an era whereby everybody is doing the same thing. The referees as well are also adding to it without bad officiating. But this is just eye-opening for people that have been saying the best thing in the world is Premiership. I said to people, I said, it's the most watched. And the reason why people watch it is because they play it during the day. Unlike La Liga, where you get games sometimes plays 8, 10. So that's the reason why they believe is the best. But when we talk about how to really tell who is the best, we are going to talk about Champions League. Like if you calculate United, Liverpool, Chelsea, right now calculate it, maybe Tottenham, maybe we're getting around, Nottingham Forest, we're getting around maybe 18, 20. I'm just saying. But with La Liga, whereby you have just Barcelona and Real Madrid already, both of them have 20. 2 teams. You go to Ballon d'Or as well. Ballon d'Or. The first player that won the Ballon d'Or, aside Rodri, Cristiano Ronaldo was the first guy that won the Ballon d'Or and the last guy that won the Ballon d'Or. See, when they gave it to Rodri Hernandez, whereby for me, everybody know what happened with that. That guy was robbed. We all know that. So on what ground do people stand on and say, okay, this is the reason why we're saying this is the best thing in the world? Because we don't see it in Ballon d'Or. We don't. We don't even see it in trophies. When it comes to European trophies, we don't see it. It's the most watched. And because it's been played at a time whereby people can actually watch it. Unlike La Liga, whereby you have to wait 8 o'clock, the first game of the day. By then, we've had game played in the Premiership 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, sometimes 6:30 as well. Whereas La Liga first game starts 8 p.m. That is one thing I will say. I watch Premiership, I enjoy it. I don't want to lie. Because I see somebody saying the Premiership is too competitive. And I looked at it, I say, it's not competitive, it's shite. The league is shite.
I was about to say, that's the excuse that people are using this season to say that, okay, if we bring up, let me just switch to the EPL table really quickly. Um, this is what the Premier League table looks like, right? And if you've been watching the Premier League, most people wouldn't say United are the third best team, right? I
Mhm.
don't think so.
Mhm. Yeah,
I don't think we've been the third, but we are third.
true.
And when you look at the teams that make up the top half, people would
Mm.
say, well, it's because the league is competitive. But when you look at the breakdown, I mean, look at City.
It's
6
crazy.
draws, 5 losses. United's got 9 draws, guys. 9. And they're
Look at
in
the
third.
point.
Villa's got 8 losses, are in fourth. So is it
Shit.
that the league is competitive, or is it that all the teams have dropped off to a bad enough level? Because remember, if Arsenal was performing the same way Arsenal performed 2 years ago, for
Mhm.
instance, they would have walked away with the league.
True.
Am I lying? Because
True.
if you look at the points that Arsenal would have accumulated at this time versus how much they have now, it tells me that it's not just the number 2 to number 20 that's dropped off, even number 1, even
Yeah.
Arsenal themselves have dropped
Mhm.
off. So the quality of the league, and like you're saying, at least it used to be entertaining. I think it was, bro. Like back in the 2000s, 2010s, I could
Yeah.
make an argument with people to say that it might not be the best in terms of pound for pound, because when they meet Bayern Munich's, we saw Arsenal getting slapped when they were in their heyday. When they
Mhm.
meet, right, Man United was losing to dumb teams, but in the group stages, and this is under Ferguson, not
Mhm.
just post Ferguson. So maybe it wasn't the best league, but it was very entertaining to watch. We can say that the talent that
Yeah.
was in the Premier League, when you had Coutinho's and even Modric was playing in the Premier League at some point.
Yeah.
Obviously Rooney, Ronaldo, Tevez. We know the guys. Drogba. It was very entertaining, but
Mhm.
I've never felt like it's the best because you can't keep losing to Spain and Germany. Mind you, English fans never respect Germany, but whenever they have to
Mhm.
play Dortmund and Bayern, both of them, they struggle. It's not that Bayern is the only one beating English teams. Even Dortmund beats the English teams.
True.
Even at some point, Ajax was beating English teams in Europe,
Mhm. Mhm.
but we've never respected those other leagues. We've always said the Premier League is better. It's better. It's better. But you
Nobody
see
know how.
this weekend, Temba, see this week, bruh. And I know people are gonna say I'm a United fan. Why? Hey, guys, me, I'm just watching as a football fan. And all I was saying is I've been proven right because your best team couldn't beat Bayer Leverkusen. And a lot of English fans would not respect Bayer Leverkusen. But I said, guys, how? This is a team that recently went invincible, not 20 years ago, like another
Yeah.
team. It's recent, the invincible. This is a team that is battling your Bayern Munichs, your Dortmunds.
Mhm.
Now they are competitive. I mean, I feel like Arsenal would also probably struggle against Bodo Glimt with the way Glimt is playing right now.
Bro.
Personally.
Bro, the claims. Man, those guys are surprising me, man.
The
It's a good thing I
clinicality
never.
of those guys.
Man,
Those guys get a chance and it's a goal. Those guys
it's
are
a goal.
clinical, Timber.
I don't even know what the coach says to them, man, because this season alone, they've beaten Inter Milan, they've beaten Man City, and some other top thing whereby nobody will give them that chance. These guys would like beat Inter Milan 5-2,
Yeah, bro.
knock them out. Now, presently, Sporting 3-0
Three
already.
zero. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me go back to those results. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like English fans, I feel like you guys have been so biased. And I think it's bad because it's gotten to a point where back in the day, I used to know people who used to watch Serie A. I used to hear people watch. We had Ajax Cape Town, remember? And because of
Mhm.
Ajax Cape Town, people would then also watch Ajax Amsterdam. So people would
Yeah.
would have watched the Dutch league. Um, but now it's like because I'm a United fan, which I know I'm guilty of, and that's just because United depresses me. I don't want to watch football after watching United. They depress me. But because I support an English team, I just watch English games. And I feel like because of that, people don't know what is going on in other leagues. When
Yeah.
they come across Bodo Glimt, they're like, Bodo Glimt, it's a good draw. And then your team gets beaten
Mhm.
3-0. Look at Sporting, you're surprised. But it's like, have you been watching Bodo Glimt in the Champions League and in their league? You wouldn't be surprised. Because, like I'm saying, I've seen these guys a little bit. And the one thing I've picked up is these guys put away chances. They don't waste. They don't do this thing of English teams of 10 chances created, one
Yeah.
goal. You give these
I used
Bodo
to.
Glimt guys a chance. They, I'm not
They
saying they're
bury it.
100%, but they will bury that chance.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, English fans, I think now is the time, unless we see some miracle next week. Because if you look at the scores, 3-0, Manchester City lost, 5-2,
Mhm.
Tottenham, 5-2, PSG. The only two results that we can maybe will turn around is Leverkusen and Newcastle. But also Newcastle is a bit shaky because they are going to the new camp. It's not the other way around. They've played their home game and struggled at home.
Man.
You feel me? So the English league, all I can say to you guys is this.
Wake up to reality.
You must just wake up to the reality that you are not as good as you thought you were. You need to put when you guys even went as far as saying that the La Liga teams are not good, bruh. And a lot of these La Liga teams, maybe these English fans need to be reminded. Let me share tab. Because whenever we speak La Liga, we only talk about Real Madrid and Barcelona. But we
Yeah.
forget that there's a team called Villarreal that was beating our teams in the Europa
Yeah.
League not so
Yeah.
long ago. Atletico Madrid beats our teams.
Mhm.
Betis got to the Conference League final recently.
Yeah.
Even this team, 14th, Sevilla,
Sevilla. Yeah.
Arsenal knows about Sevilla. Ask Arsenal about Sevilla. They'll tell you.
Yes. They know.
So when we say Premier League is the best league, are we sure, guys? I don't think it is. I think
It's the
it's
most
got the best
hype.
PR.
Yeah.
It's got
The
the best
PR.
PR.
Yeah.
It's got the best advertising. It's got the
Mhm.
most amount of money.
Mhm.
And I think that's the thing, Tim. But I think when you've got money, it's like a person, when you're broke, people will say you're ugly. But the moment
Yeah.
you get money and you can afford nice clothes, you're not
Mhm.
working until 10 p.m., you can wake up whatever time, so you look fresh all the time. You will look like a better person because of money.
True. True.
So maybe even the Premier League, it's the money, bro. Because I believe in a perfect world, if all of these other leagues had the money and PR this league had,
Yeah.
these teams wouldn't be able to compete the same way they are competing now. And they're not
I
even
believe.
competing.
I believe so as well.
Like you're saying, Temba, what if La Liga started promoting their league properly, started playing proper times, started bringing in
Yeah.
fans, and the league
Yeah.
started getting money? And now
Mhm.
imagine if let's look at this table. Imagine if now Atletico Madrid, I won't count it. Imagine Villarreal could do what Newcastle does or Aston Villa. I mean, look at the
Yeah.
monies
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
guys spent, and they're not even the top teams in their league.
Mhm.
Even Bournemouth can spend money. I saw
Yeah.
Forest bought like 22 players 2 years ago, bro.
Yeah. 2 years ago. two
These
years
guys
ago.
can't do that.
That guy bought for every position, he bought two players. For every position, he bought two players. So basically, team A and team B, that was what he did. But when you have people like Celta Figo, they can't do that. Español can't do that. Even Real Sociedad, they can't.
They can't.
Villarreal can just pick some guys. And sometimes you need to have a certain manager to be at the club to be able to pull those players.
Mm.
So when it comes to the finance part, the PL and everything, you can give it to the Premiership.
Premier League has it, bro.
It's overhyped as well. So the fact that everybody now have seen it, they spoke about it, just tells you that there's a problem at the league. The football they play in the league is gone. And for me, you have a situation whereby corner kick. I watched the way they do corner kick in Premiership. It doesn't make sense to me. They foul the goalkeeper, and somehow the goal will be given. Those things you don't do them in the Champions League because the referee will blow for a foul. But right now we are seeing some crazy stuff being done on the pitch. Like, man, and everybody now are doing the same thing. The reason why the football is looking so crap, back in the days, we had some teams, they play in fast football. There are some teams, what they do is just catch you on the counter. And it used to be nice because everybody are not doing the same thing. Like you have, okay, you are playing a side like Bolton. Then we know, okay, Bolton, what they do is look for Okocha, look for Diop, give it to Diop. Diop look for Kevin Nolan, score. So we know that. But right now you have people doing the same thing. First it was Pep. Everyone will start playing from the back.
Everybody wants to do tiki-taka all of a sudden, bro.
From the back. Wants to do the tiki-taka from the back. I've seen keepers being insult, swear at. But sometimes he's a goalkeeper. There's a reason why he's been given the advantage to save the ball with his hands. He's a goalkeeper. You want to play from the back.
Well, they want all of them to be manual Neuer, Timber. That's the thing.
Yeah, they did everything. I want to the hand football. Like sometimes I won't hear people saying, Man City's football is boring. And that same person that said Man City's football is boring will tell you that we are not playing well. We're counter-attacking side. Like, what do you want, bro? Do you want to play well or you want to play this way? And at some point, someone even said, I would have loved for us United to just play the way like maybe Tottenham or Man City does, and we get a draw. I'll be fine with it. You will be fine with a draw. But you will not be fine with you playing a counter-attacking football and score 3 goals. Slap teams.
And Timber, I'm so glad you said this because, this was not on my agenda, right? But with the whole style of football thing I hate about it is that people like the tactician manager so much that they labeled the Oli team as freestyle. And I'm like, I don't think freestyle gets you second, third.
No.
In a supposedly competitive league, right? If we use their logic. And we don't score. Bruh, I don't think we've scored as many goals as we did under Oli, since Oli. Right?
You haven't.
But that isn't good enough for us. But in a period where a person was telling us we're going to suffer, the football was acceptable because, I can see what he's doing. And the same disease returns with Michael Carrick. Michael is getting results, he's getting goals, but because he's called Michael Carrick and not Mikel Carrique, it's not good enough.
Yeah.
And this is why I was even saying to some of my friends on WhatsApp, Timber, I was like, they asked me, who do you want as a manager? And I said, look, obviously I want the best, but the one thing I know is that I don't want a system manager because it doesn't work at United. I want to play freely because that's what suits my player. And if Michael Carrick is the best person to do that, I can't be against it. Because what if I get Luis Enrique, who will play a brand of Crave football, some brand? He's a product of that. One, it's going to take forever because my team was never built to be technical. That's the one thing I know about United's players. We are not a technical team. But that doesn't mean we are a bad team. The fact that we are not a technical team doesn't make us a bad team, Timber. As long as we are good at what we are doing and we are efficient at what we are doing. That's what made playing Ollie's team unpredictable. And if you look at a tactician like Pep, he struggled, bro. You can't say it was luck. The amount of times that Ollie beat him with that football, it's not luck, bro. He struggled. No. And I think the same thing happened when he played against Kevin.
I don't even think Pep beat Ollie once.
I'll have to double check, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't think he won Ollie.
Did Pep ever beat Ollie's Man United? Let's see. Uh, so it says here that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer won 4 of his 8 meetings with Pep Guardiola in all competitions, which is the best win ratio of any manager. So I'm guessing most of them ended in draws. No,
Yeah,
so
draws.
he won half of them. He beat
Yeah.
Guardiola in 50% of their meetings, and I'm guessing the others was probably draws.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, bro. If
It's
that's true,
crazy.
I want to
It's
look into the
crazy.
full stats while you're talking.
It's
But if
crazy.
that, but
It's crazy.
apparently, and this is I hate this, bro. I don't, bro. I hate my club is Temba. If I start talking about United, I'm gonna get angry, bro, because
Bro.
it's not the fans, it's the flipping ex players who are just doing childish things, bro. I mean, I don't know if you saw what Paul Scholes posted after we lost to Newcastle, bro. And I was
Yeah.
just like, bruh, you know what? Honestly, bro, United fans might hate me, but I don't like these legends anymore, bro. I respect what they did for my football club as football players, but as legends, bro, I don't respect them, bro. They just like to cry all the time. But I just did an AI search. It says the record is so they played 9 matches in all competitions apparently between
Okay.
2018 to 2019. Um, Guardiola won 4, drew 1, lost 4. Yeah. So the best manager has a
Mm.
50% win loss ratio to a gym coach,
Gym coach. Ollie.
apparently.
Ollie.
So even with the league, bro, I feel like the English fans also look at the leagues in the same way, where they say we're the best league in the world, but they don't consider how other teams play. Because if you look at Spain, it's not like everybody in Spain plays tiki taka. One, two, most of the Spanish league is made up of Spanish-based players. These are players
Mm-hmm.
from Spain, from their academies. So their own country is producing their league. It's not like England where you have to import to be good. So
Yeah.
these guys are competing with you with local. Even Germany, if you look at it, yes, there's a lot of foreign players like from like Africa and stuff, but a lot of the German league is made of Germans, bro. Dutch league, same thing. Portuguese league, same thing. But we say that the English one is the best one. But your country can't be the best country if you have to keep bringing in people from other countries to make your country better. It means you
True.
are failing. You have to outsource the good talent of your country. And then you're gonna
Yeah.
turn around and tell those countries that you are better than them. No, you're not,
Mm-hmm.
bro. You just have the
Because,
money.
well, basically, what you said now is a fact. If you go to any national team right now, if you go to Dutch, the amount of players that are playing inside in yeah that will be on the team, national team, at least 70% will be players playing in the country. With this, that's the same thing with you will see with what's it called? The Serie A. Go there, it's just Italian players. Most French league the same. What's it called? Spain. There was a time whereby Spain, the players they had in Spain, the only two guys that is able to break into that Spain first 11 was Sergio Ramos and Ike Casillas. The rest was from Barca. The rest was from Barcelona. Whereby you have people like a David Villa. I'm sure many people are forgetting that guy called David Villa. That guy is
Wow,
the reason why there's a R2 in football. So,
I got that's quality, bro.
but when you look at it right now with the Premiership, now you have players from so many places, so many, because they tell you it's the best league in the world. Every player wants to play in the best league in the world. What I said to that guy, there was nothing I came across. A Bayern Munich player said, he said, Bayern Munich is enjoying his career, a dream move for him, but he would one day love to play for his dream team. which is Real Madrid. Somebody said, no matter how good your player is, those guys might not even get into Real Madrid's first 11. And everybody wants to play for Real Madrid. Everybody. Whereby the way Kobe Mino is right now, you could say the career is have started. But when it comes to Real Madrid, he's still an academy player for your team to come to my team in 2-3 years.
I mean, look at the amount of guys you had to let go. I mean, Arsenal's captain was not even making it into the team.
Nothing, no, they got.
Arsenal's captain, by the way, the best team in England, their captain couldn't make it into Madrid's first team.
It could not. It could not. And it's not just now. Even though the first time we had the rumor of Hazard coming to Madrid, I told my friend, I said, this guy will not get to the first 11. He wouldn't get to the second 11 as well. Because then you had people like your Ronaldo, Gareth Bale, Cristiano Ronaldo, Benzema. You have Ozil, Di Maria, Khedira. So who do you think you can go in there and bench? The only person you would have, I believe Hazard would like, okay, bench, was Isco. And Isco then was on fire.
Yeah,
Isco was it was the reason why Gareth Bale was being benched. Isco. You have Asensio as well. Marcos Asensio. Quality. But when you look at it, like Alvaro Morata, who sold him to Chelsea for 76 million. Why? That guy scored roughly 20-something goals coming from the bench.
Still couldn't make it to the first 11.
And that was what Madrid said. He's too good to just be rotting in the bench. Okay, how about we just sell you? And Mr. Rodriguez is busy at Madrid on the bench. Kaka on the bench. So wherever any team, any star player for any team in the world, you can come to Madrid and we'll give you time. You don't make it. You'll be shocked with the way everybody will just move on.
Bro, Arsenal fans were saying they are better than you guys just because they beat you last year. I couldn't believe it, bro. So guys,
no.
one win against 15 times Champions League winning Real Madrid, and you guys are better than them.
I want to see how Arsenal does in this competition. I don't know why for some reason, man.
I think either Leverkusen or Glimt will knock them out. Because I know this Champions League people, they're also criminals. They're gonna give them Glimt in the hopes that maybe it's not Arsenal. There's no more easy team. Let me just put it that way. From here, there's no easy team. PSG will beat you. Barca will beat you. Madrid will beat you. Even Galatasaray looks like they can beat you. Let's be honest.
Honestly, man.
There's no if you get by a Leverkusen, by a hook and crook, by a brown envelope somehow at the Emirates, there's somebody waiting for you. And that's the reality. I'm trying to say that at home it's easy to feel like you are good because everybody at home is crap, honestly. And this is how I know that this league is dodgy, bro. These guys are supposedly going to win the league, but the way we beat them, you wouldn't swear they were the best team in the country. And you wouldn't swear that we were suffering under that other criminal. We beat them, bro. You see them and City, they both know we beat them decisively. There was no question. But this is supposedly the best team.
Where I knew that the Premiership is dead, the amount of game Manchester City lost last season, the amount of game they lost, if it was on a very serious time or season we used to get, the amount of game Man City lost, they will be nowhere near top 10. But those guys were losing games, are still on the title chart, like title race. Losing games, dropping for and they are still on the title race. Look at this season as well. The amount of game Tottenham have lost. Do you know what it means for a team to go straight 6 games without winning anyone? Straight 6 games. That alone will put you in relegation. But look at it, they are on top of relegation. on top of it. So
Not-
that are the football you want to play doing this what I called local champion. You guys are busy doing your local champion bullshit. Then you come to Champions League, then they mess you guys up. All the old England team, imagine. I don't remember the last time, and they're busy talking about the coefficient to favor. We want
Yeah,
to
it
pay
looks like it's
in
still
favor.
favoring England apparently. I don't know how that works, bro. I thought they still had to win a few games in the tournament, bro. Because how many games did we have this week with English teams? What that was four or five English teams, right?
It
In
was five.
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And not one team won. Like there's no English team. Five guys. Like, do you know how bad that is statistically? That 0 in 5 teams picked up a win. Two. How many Spanish teams do we still have? Barcelona won, Atletico Madrid won, Real
Real
Madrid won.
Madrid.
So that's 3 out of 3. Farmers League PSG won. So France has a win. I'm not
Mhm.
100% sure where Bodo Glimt plays, but they've got a win.
It's Norway.
No, imagine
Yeah.
England has no wins and Norway has a win. Turkey has a win. Turkey has a win this week.
Sure.
But best league in
Turkey.
the world. This is the best league in the world.
Being beaten like that game, Liverpool against Galatasaray. Honestly, Mawadashvili made some very, very good save. That game could have ended 3-4. Honestly. And they are saying the league is the best league. They overhype the league. Basically,
Bro,
that's what it is for me.
it's nonsense, bro. I think
The
they
league
just need
get
to let
hyped.
it go, bro. Like it's not
It's
the
not
best.
gonna. They won't. They won't let it go. They still believe it is. I still watch people like still saying it's the best league in the world.
Hey, bro,
Whereby
you wanted to fight me, bro, when I said that. I
the
said it's
question
fake.
I want to ask is in the best league in the world in what terms? Ballon d'Or, Champions League, or what? I want to know.
World Cups, maybe.
What cups? Where is it? When was the last time England won anything as national team? When was the last time?
Brother, this league is not serious. But Timber, let's go into every game quickly. Obviously, you spoke about the Real Madrid game, bro. Like that City was just embarrassing, bro. I don't.
Bro, I'm happy.
Is Pep giving up, bro? Is he leaving us? Because the way this man has been playing this season, it's like he's checked out, bro. He lost to us, and you're just like, yeah.
Yeah, I've been saying it's like when I say that I don't rate him as a coach, I don't rate Zidane as a coach as well. Because if you are a manager that cannot use whatever you have to get something you want, I don't rate you. I don't think that's a good manager. Like I watched Benny McCarthy play for Porto 2004. Mourinho was able to win a trophy, Champions League for that matter. Going to get to the final, he beat people like your AC Milan, beat United as well.
I remember.
To final against Monaco. They won it. This man used what he has on ground to just get results. Those are things your Carlo Ancelotti will do. They come in, whatever they have, they patch it up and still give you wins.
And they use it. They don't say, I need a preseason. I need to buy. Yeah. Brother, you know when we finished 15th last year, people said it's because he had no pre-season and he didn't get to sign. Michael Carrick just lost his first game this year with no preseason and with the players he was dealt with. So the idea that you need, no, but you're either a good coach or you're not. And that's why you can't dismiss Michael Carrick as a candidate, because if he's able to work with the current tools, why can't you agree that he might be better with better tools? Because he's not even crying to say, if only I had Messi in my team, I might win the Champions League. No way.
Well, they'll tell you that he's the yes man. That's what they'll say. Now, coming to that Carrick issue you just raised right now.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I hear some United fans talk, I try to make sense of it because They don't say this and stick to it. They say it when you see him today, he says this. Tomorrow, he says something else. You will see United people talking about Ateta, give him time. United man, a fan, will be telling people to give Ateta time. He's going to win trophies, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. But you, the one you have, because right now I can use a similar story for Ateta. Ateta played for Arsenal, ended from there, coaching and everything. Carrick is the same thing as well. But they will make excuse for Ateta and they want to bullshit Carrick. It's not good enough. Like Arsenal as well, they were not good enough when this guy took over. Ateta, 8-8, 5th, but they got second. And you have somebody come into the job, understand the DNA of the club, whereby he knows that we are not a team that plays technical football. We hit you on counter-attacks, which is why United, because like even with the fact that Ruben might said he wants this player, the culture of the club is we spend more on wingers, fast wingers, because we know that this is what we do. We give the ball to them, they are gone.
We attack, and that's why our midfield is poor.
We are not a team. I'm not a team that pass the ball, pass side. No, that's not what we do. You give me the ball, I look up. Oh, Rashford, you did take it, and that was basically what I saw under Oli. Oli was busy guys. People 6-9 from counter attacking football,
and it was a vibe, bro. I enjoyed it. Like you see people when they say it's about results, bro. Soccer is supposed to be entertaining. I mean, I'm taking 1.5 hour of my time per game to sit and watch something. You wouldn't watch a movie, bro, just to find out how it ends, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't watch a movie just to know if the person lived or died. The actual movie itself has to be interesting, Timber. Otherwise, you're wasting 1.5 hours of your life. So the idea that football mustn't be entertaining and you must win, you must have both. For me personally,
because right now, when you look at my team, Madrid, do I play good football? I don't, because
you guys
I hit you on counter. That's where I am, and you can actually, as a fan, like under Oli, I watch what he was doing. You can tell that yes, counter attacking. This is counter attacking football. The players we have is counter attacking, and the reason why you have people like your Anthony Martial, Rashford, Greenwood, were banging in goals then was because the assignment was simple. Get it to Bruno. Bruno looks up, Rashford is free, take it. Or he looks up, Greenwood is free, take it. And these guys, they are fast. So like it's weird to me that people says under Oli, they played the most crap football. It makes no sense to me. The fact
imagine Timber
that will come outside and say it. It's crap, it's shit.
Nah, bro. And the same people watched the same people watched Van Gaal play. Van Gaal's football was boring, bro. I remember, bro. We got results, but that football was bro.
Nice.
For me personally, I enjoyed Mourinho ball more than I did Louis Van Gaal ball, personally. And I know people like to say Mourinho is very defensive, whatever. But you see, the year we won the Europa League, football was nice. That football was not, it wasn't boring, in my opinion. Yes, it was defensive. It wasn't like the United way. But anyway, my point is, you can't say Oli was boring. We had Mourinho ball. We had this guy's ball. We had flipping Ruben. Ruben is the worst. Like Ruben is the pit of hell. Like there was no winning. There was no good foot. Like with him, we got nothing. No trophies, no points, no good football. It was just bad. And then I think now with Carrick, people even said when we beat City and Arsenal, oh, this feels like United. You know why? Because we played our football the way we grew up on it. If you're not
Yeah,
if you're a new United fan, you don't know what we're talking about. But if you watch United 08, 09, this is how they play football. It's just that we had the best people in every position. That's the only difference.
true,
We had a good
true, true.
goalkeeper, we had a good right back.
And winning more games.
Yeah,
We're winning more games.
more games. That's
And
the
that
only
was
difference.
why I think if this system, because we saw the way this guy, first of all, his first game against City, Arsenal, we saw the kind of way he was playing.
I killed those
For
guys.
me, yes, people might say they don't really enjoy the ball, but I don't understand because for me, I understand. Okay, Carrick understands the club. He understands the DNA of the club. He played under a certain manager, and this is what we used to do when I was playing under this manager, and this is what I'm going to do or implement into the team.
I mean, I
And
think it
it
won
worked.
13 Premier Leagues, so why not?
It worked. The only way whereby
Bro, 13 Premier Leagues.
it
Come
did
on,
work.
guys.
It did work because the only reason now I would say, yeah, the people complain we are playing, we're not playing well, we're not playing well, we're not playing well, we're not, is because games are not being won. And sometimes United fans operate on emotion.
Not
I
all the time.
knew
Tim,
how many people I knew. I mean, many people, when Arsenal scored the second goal and made it 2-2, people were already going from, yeah, we've played well today, to we are rubbish. Then the next thing again, Cunha scores and they switch again.
They forgot.
And you like, yeah, just 2 minutes, just 1 minute ago, you were saying we are not playing with United is crap. We don't have good players. We don't have solid players.
And you know, Temba, there's
So,
nothing wrong with being emotional, but it must be in the right way. You see that Arsenal game. I wasn't
mhm,
angry at us conceding. I was angry at the fact that the league allows Arsenal to do what they did. Because what is
yeah,
my goalkeeper supposed to do, bro? Like you are surrounding him. I mean, look
mhm,
at the goals, bro. Like the first goal, Licha on goal. I mean, Sene can't do anything. The second
mhm,
goal is such a random goal, bro. It's set piece chaos. It's not like Arsenal came back into the game, boom, boom. And yes, we conceded. That's our fault. But I didn't feel like we threw the game away, if that makes sense. Like
mhm,
I knew we were
mhm, yeah, yeah,
playing
yeah.
better than Arsenal. And it showed because even though they equalized, what did my team do? We put the ball in the center, we scored almost immediately after that.
Almost immediately. Yeah, almost immediately.
Because we were the
Almost
better
immediately.
team
Yeah.
on the day.
But I
But
tell you,
yeah, it was
we're not playing well. We're not playing well. And
English league,
sometimes
bro.
again, I have also seen there are some things that happens presently in football, and people think it has happened before. Like when you guys played against Newcastle, and somehow still Newcastle got a red card, somehow
Mm,
they still won the game. Those stuffs they happen.
it's
Like I have
football.
seen Chelsea. Chelsea played West Ham back in this under Mourinho. They got a red card in the first half. Chelsea somehow still won that game 4-1. Chelsea beat Barcelona with red card in the semi-final of the Champions League.
It's football. It
Sometimes
happens.
it's the determination and the passion of the players. That game, Newcastle against United, that goal was just that
Bruh,
player.
from that kid, bro, that goal. And you could see the goal coming, the way he
Oh, sure,
ran.
yeah.
And then Malacia is busy doing this instead of defending. And I'm sure that guy saw the gap and said, listen, next
He
man.
saw the gap. He saw the gap. Then he used was in Malaysia standing in front of him to bend the ball. He
I'm
used
more
Malaysia
angry at
to bend.
who was the center back that was with him? Because they both watching this kid, bruh. I'm like, somebody kick him. Come on.
Mhm.
But like you're saying,
But
Temba, it happens.
Vita now, before we talk about this character thing, because I've seen people talking about Giuseppe. They've been talking about Giuseppe. And
Yeah.
for me, I said I don't think Giuseppe will come because Giuseppe
Ah,
would want to have a say on everything that happens in the club.
I
Because
don't mind.
they think Giuseppe is not a good coach. For me, he's a good coach. He went to what's it called? Marcel. They had issue because of agreement they have. Maybe you back me up with players or bring this one for me, and they're not doing it. He speak out. He left.
And we just
So
had that.
people now, people come and be saying this. Like what I don't really understand is that, or like, is that they are not making it seem as if Deserbi is not a good coach. He's not better. They
Yeah.
put Carrick and Deserbi on the same level, which I kind of found it's crazy, honestly.
And it's not fair
If
because
you can say, yeah, I don't want Deserbi,
yeah,
but don't come tell me Deserbi and Carrick are the same. They're not the same. Deserbi have managed some teams.
yeah,
Well,
but that's
so
why
Carrick,
that's why I said I'm not opposed to Carrick, but it has to be the best possible. As long as
Mhm,
criteria is I don't want a technical manager. It doesn't work,
mhm.
bro. So there's
And
no point.
Deserbi is a technical manager.
You get what I'm saying? So you have to get
Yeah,
the best. For me, in a perfect world, the best kind of person I'm thinking about is Jurgen
yeah.
because he
But
just gets people
before you even say something, I want to just say something really quick now. I believe that the kind of player, the kind of team that United were under Silas Ferguson, if you carry those players now, you give it to Carrick in every position and everything. Carrick is also going to succeed, just as Silas Ferguson succeeded with the system. If he had good players like
like Sir Alex.
Ferguson had, if he had those set of players as well, I think he would do a good job. He will.
But you know what the other thing is, Timber? People, and I don't understand, guys. Do you not see the technical team on the sideline? It's not like Michael Carrick wakes up in the morning and he's the only guy formulating the plans, training. So for me,
Mhm,
let's say for my man management, for the guy we see, the public figure, the one who does interviews is Michael Carrick, and the
mhm,
players are willing to listen to Michael Carrick. I think it works if you surround Carrick with the best coaches. Because also Sir Alex had the best coaches around him.
mhm, mhm,
I mean, players even will say, but like, not like this guy was there doing drills with us, wara, but he was good at the overall management of the team. So if Carrick is good at managing the egos of these people and getting them to play together as a team, and you get him good, bruh, the coaches he has now are good people, clearly, because our defending is
mhm,
better,
mhm,
our attacking output is better, midfield is shaky. So maybe get him a good or the best midfield coach, the best set piece coach to go with him,
mhm.
and you then maybe have a good team. It doesn't have to be because what if we get a good manager, but his team is not good for us
Yeah,
for coaching the team, you know? So that's what I'm saying. Carrick, for me, Carrick is fine as long as you give him the best of everything. Give him best players,
yeah.
give him the best coaching stuff, and Wilcox must stop this thing of when it goes left, he wants to become the coach. You're not the coach. You're not. Otherwise, you'd be on the sideline. So
True.
just let whoever's the coach be the coach. But at the same
Let
time,
him
bro,
manage.
I don't want these coaches, bro, that every time stuff goes left, then they want to beef with everybody now. They want to tell people about respect. They want to tell people no about the management is fighting with me just to get no, I don't want that, bro. So if they say Michael Carrick is a yes man, but we get results and we play good football, by all means.
Yeah, yeah.
If Michael Carrick's, there's this book called what is it, 40 something laws of power, bro. And there's a part of that thing where it says you make your the person you want something from feel important, you don't make yourself feel important so that you get what you want
Mm,
from that person, something along those lines. Maybe you just need the person who will massage the egos of Omar Barada and Wilcox so that he gets what we want and we benefit. Guys, we don't need everybody to want to be like in South Africa we say a crow can't have too many bulls. You
mhm,
can't have a farm and every cow is a bull. You have to have the bull and the other ones are the females, right? And they listen to
yeah.
what the bull wants to do. So maybe we just need to let Omar Barada and Wilcox feel important so that we get what we want and we win. Because isn't that what we ultimately want? We want to be competitive, we want to win. But the most important thing I know for United fans, because I'm a United fan, we want to be entertained, bro. We don't. we've never ever wanted to watch dead football, bro. We don't accept dead football. When
Mhm.
stuff gets too slow, we scream attack, attack, attack for a reason. It's a part of my DNA. So don't come tell me that you guys want to watch slow build up, touch, touch, touch. No, you guys will be complain. If Pep was our manager, Lord, you guys would complain because the build up play would be too slow for you. You guys just
Mhm.
want get ball, move forward. Get ball,
Yeah,
spray to wings. That's what you guys want. And that's what we must build towards. I hope but those guys are also city people, but I don't trust them. Those guys are just I don't trust those guys, bro. They might be trying to sabotage us the same way those Tottenham guys are sabotaging Tottenham because Temba 5-2, bro. What is
bro,
going on?
man, bro,
5-2
man,
to get relegated.
bro,
What's going on at
bro,
Tottenham?
bro. Before we go to Tottenham, I've been seeing conversations about the possibility of Bruno Fernandes leaving, and that statement they always make: "We can't say Bruno. Don't touch Bruno. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't touch him. Blah blah blah." Bruno is 31, and for me, I think he's going to decide if he wants to stay at the club or leave. I guess maybe if they finish in the top four, get Champions League football, there's a possibility he might stay. But the question right now, which I want to ask you is this, man:
Hmm?
would you sell Bruno Fernandes? Would you sell Bruno Fernandes if it means that you can have someone to replace him? It might not be the best or whatever, but
Hey,
at
that's a
least
very
get in. Would you sell the Bruno? Because this is why I'm
man.
asking you this. You know, last season, there were
Yeah,
times whereby people were like, "We can't sell Bruno. Is this? Is this? Is this? Is that? Is indispensable? Is the man of the team? Is this one? This one? This one?" All of a sudden, get him out. Get him gone. Get him gone.
it's
And all of a sudden again, the conversation comes up again, and now it's untouchable. We can't say Bruno. We don't do this one.
yeah.
So you tell me now, like on what situation would you see right now and say, okay, yes, yes, Bruno has to go. Sell him.
Um, it's a very difficult question because I agree. I don't think Bruno is indispensable. No player is. I think the club will have to move on, irrespective,
Mhm.
because if he doesn't leave through sale or through contract ending, he'll retire. He can't.
True.
He can't play forever, right? So people saying United will suffer. No, we will move forward. Maybe we'll get relegated. I don't know, but we'll move forward either way.
Mhm.
And I'll start by saying this, right? Because me, I love Bruno. I love my captain. I respect what he's done because of all the players we've bought post Sir Alex, he's probably the most successful signing we've ever had. That
Mm.
guy has sacrificed, in my opinion, he could have gone to City, won titles. He could have gone, I don't know, maybe not Barcelona because he's not like that type of a player, technical, but he could have gone to a big team, even like a Bayern Munich and
Mhm.
been successful. But he chose to come to us because he loves the club. He's wanted to play for us. He carried us, in my opinion, a lot of the times on his back,
Mhm.
because a lot of the assists, the combination plays between Pogba himself, the front three we mentioned, a lot of that stuff doesn't happen. Bro, I watched a goal recently where Bruno put a ball in for Igalo, bro. And I'm like, I don't think anybody but Bruno could have done that for the football team. Maybe Pogba, because Pogba is also very technical, and I think people also sleep on that guy's talent. But I say all of this because I want to put respect on Bruno's name to say that just like you said, De Zerbi is not a bad manager. Bruno is by no means a bad player. He's a great player to have in your team. It doesn't make him indisposable because, guys, the reality is we've lost Rooney, Ronaldo, Tevez, Berbatov, Paul Scholes, Michael Carrick, Gary Neville, Van der Sar. We replaced Van der Sar with David. We lost David. Vidic. The point I'm making is that we lost big players, but we're still here.
Mhm.
It's not the
Mhm.
best. but we are still standing, and we are still capable of clearly beating people without those people. So yes, we can afford, in the right circumstances, to lose Bruno. And I say that because we are losing Casemiro already, Temba.
Yeah.
I really wish we were, because I don't think United can afford now in the immediate to lose both, because we're
Nah.
going to struggle already to, and people don't know it. They don't see it yet because that's another player that people don't respect for some reason. When Cass is gone, we're losing control in the midfield. We are losing experience. We are losing talent, bro. Like, even now at his age, he's probably one of the best center defensive midfielders in the world, Casemiro.
Yeah.
So to lose him and the best number 10, not even one of, Bruno is just the best number 10. Nobody creates at the rate that he does, scores like he does. He's the best number 10. I can't afford to lose both of them, Timber. Like, you would have to put a ridiculous amount of money where, because people's like, you can't put a price on Bruno. No, you're crazy, bro. If you put 250 million now, hang on, that's 250 million. That's the budget we spent last year.
True.
You're telling me 250 million plus my normal budget, I can rebuild the team. And sometimes you need that, because I'll make an example. Liverpool, Coutinho. Coutinho was a very key player for Liverpool.
True.
But as a result of his sale, they were able to make some very, very key signings.
Bro. Like four signings, I think. Like four signings.
And those are not like the key. Those were key signings, Temba. Like the goalkeeper, Virgil.
Van Dijk. I think that was when Mane came in as well.
Man, did they get Sadio as well? And look, bro, you don't think you sell Coutinho and you replace him with people like, look, I know it's not like for like, but you don't think you replace the output with people like Salah and Sadio Mane. But look at what those guys gave you. So you won't know what you can do until you do it. So maybe we sell Bruno, but then with the Bruno, like I said, 250 is a lot of money. What if with the 250 you can buy Elliot Anderson, Adam Wharton, and that guy from I forget his name now, the Stuttgart guy. That's three very good. Stiller. They're not Bruno. But if you look at those three, and then you add Kobe Mano, that's a nicely balanced, young, but experienced midfield you're getting. And maybe in the long term, that balanced midfield does more for our team than just having one man carrying us, right? It's not to say that I'm disrespecting Bruno, but maybe by sacrificing, like in chess, you sacrifice a piece to checkmate. Maybe in sacrificing my queen, which is Bruno, my pawns can do what is necessary to win the chess game. I don't always have to sacrifice the small man to win the game. Maybe it's the big man. It's just that Temba, I can't do it now. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying never. I think the ideal situation, even like Harry Maguire isn't the best, but I don't think selling him or getting rid of him now makes sense. Because who's the captain and leader now? You're losing Casemiro, you lose Bruno, and then you lose Maguire. Whether people like it or not, he's a leader in that team.
True.
What are you replacing? So there has to be a plan at United where they say, yes, Bruno is the most valuable commodity, and there's going to be a time where he doesn't produce. And I think people, you have to understand, bruh. Look at Mohamed Salah. They offered 200 million not so long ago.
220.
The Saudi guys. He's not worth that now.
220 million.
He's no longer worth that to even them now. You feel me?
Yeah.
So there's going to be a short window where maybe Bruno's price will be 100, 150 because of there is no other number 10 like Bruno in the world. But then what happens when Bruno starts not performing like Bruno himself? Now we've lost out on 100 and something million that could have helped us to fix now. And that's why I went to Coutinho, because I don't think Liverpool fans enjoyed losing Coutinho. But in hindsight, they'll say, yeah, I mean, we got a Champions League and a Premier League, and we got to beat United 7-0 just from that one sale, bro. If you think about it, those guys became a good team again by sacrificing their best player.
One person, yeah. And I agree. I agree, man. And it makes sense. So I do understand what you said, and it's a valid reason. You can't lose Casemiro and lose Bruno in the same summer.
But maybe
I
next season
understand.
we can sell Bruno Timber. If he breaks the assist record now and maybe he gets close next year, doesn't have to do it back to back, he's still valuable enough to sell.
Mm.
Because
That's
I
true.
think you need to sell to rebuild. Who's buying Diogo Dalot? Who's buying Luke Shaw?
True.
Those are people you have to get rid of, but who's buying them for enough money to rebuild? So that's what I'm just saying. Like for me personally, and this is where I'm happy that we got a different strategy in terms of signing, because let's say we're only gonna sell him next season, Timber. If Ineos has another good window this season, it's not gonna be a big deal if we're being honest to lose Bruno next year, because the team should be in a good enough place where we say, look, Captain, thank you for your years of service, but we move forward beyond you. That's it. And the next manager has to pick a captain. That's another reason why we need at least an extra year, because then the new person, whether it's Carrick or whoever, needs to find and identify a new captain to carry us into the future.
Wow.
That's it. It's just about progression planning. That's all. But Bruno, to say that Bruno, we cannot sell him. You know that meme that Pep Guardiola, we cannot replace him. We cannot. You can't say that. If even Pep knew that was bullshit, bro. When he said we cannot replace him, you won a treble after Aguero left, bro. That's nonsense.
Bro.
Okay.
Honestly, it's crazy.
We've got a question from one of your viewers here. Big up to
Pep
Malabina.
Malabina. Who do you think will replace Pep?
Here's the scary part, right? As much as I say I don't want Luis Enrique, if City bags Luis Enrique, I think I might come back in the next 10 years to watch the league, because that guy with City's resources.
Man. You don't say. You don't say.
See, unlike Pep, I respect Luis, bro. You see, Luis Enrique, I respect him. He knows what he wants. He knows what he wants to play, and he can coach. I know a lot of people like, we would need to sell everybody. No, it's not that we need to sell everybody. Luis Enrique knows what he needs, and City has what he needs, bro. He doesn't have to go and replace the whole squad like us. We've got pace and power. That's why he wouldn't work for us. But you see, City's built. Well, not now. Now it's built around Haaland. It's a weird team right now. They don't play.
You put the blame on Pep. Pep just thinks sometimes you just take players out and you think you're still the same person. Like that guy lost everything. As soon as Cancelo left, Kevin De Bruyne left, it was over, man. Because the worst thing about Pep or Man City is this: the players they were signing to replace the players they were getting rid of. Those players coming in to replace them are not good. They are not better. They're not even average of those guys. Imagine losing Riyad Mahrez. You lost Riyad Mahrez. You replace him with Sevinho. It's not good enough. Sorry, Sevinho. I mean, what is this guy's name again? Sevinho from Brazil.
Even that back line, I don't recognize those dons, bro.
I don't understand. Like Akonji, what happened to Akonji? What? So because he believes that I can get rid of players and do what I want. It's mad.
Nah, bro.
I'm
used to playing serious defenders like Stones, Company.
Bro. Who they have? They've got Kusanov.
Not these guys, bro. Like I don't look at City's backline. The most scariest part of City doesn't even work anymore. It's Haaland, even Haaland. But
he's been kept quiet. He's been kept quiet.
Yeah, the thing is, he's got what, 22 goals now in the league, or 20?
Yeah, 22.
But
22.
even by his standard, bro, it's like it's disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. For what Haaland
and most of those goals, most of those 20 goals, were goals he scored in the first half of the season. Like that
So
guy has been horrendous. He has been horrendous by like ever since the second half started. That guy have
he's
been
been on a
rubbish.
drought. Oh, that's sad, bro. But
I
I
think,
still think Luis Enrique,
mm,
I
yeah,
reckon, funny enough, the guy that was meant to replace him, Ruben, would probably work better for them than he would for us
but
with
do
the
I think
current.
I think they will go for him though. Well, I don't know because it's pained me as well. But when I look at the whole thing, like how he played out, because I would have just loved that guy to go to City, but
I'm
now he
glad.
came to
Man.
United
I'm glad we ruined him. He ruined us. We did. It's
because
mutually exclusive.
that guy is going to, if he manage Man City, he's going to win cups, man. Not all this slot is doing. If he
Hey,
ends with the kind, because they'll provide him what he wants. They'll
but
provide
also the
him with
reason
what he
why
wants.
I think it works is that I don't think he has to change. Anybody who goes to City, let's be honest, you don't have to really change a lot because if you wanted to play counter, you could. I mean, your players like Semenyo, they're pretty fast and traditional wingers who play on the counter attack. You still have technical enough players to play touch football, possession based, if you want to call it that. That's what I'm saying. I feel like even Ruben, if Ruben wanted to go in there and play a back three, I think it works. Because at some point Pep did it. It worked for him.
Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah, he did. He did.
So it's not like the players don't have the facilities to do it, unlike my players. But I'm glad that we ruined him to the point where City might not want him. Besides Enrique, maybe
I
you
think
know what?
Enzo Maresca as well, man.
Maresca, but here's the side one. This guy we just Deserbi.
Yeah.
Deserbi could work at City, you know.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. It work. It
And
will work.
very well,
It will
bro.
work.
I think this is where when a manager has done the hard work of coaching smaller teams pays off. Because I think another problem with the Premier League is that we give too many chances to people who've got no experience, really.
Mhm.
That's why you've got Arteta copying every Pep manual. Now he's trying to copy Stoke City's homework. It's because you've
No.
got people who don't know
Uh,
what they're doing.
what's that guy's name? Is he Police? That is the
Tony,
manager. So it's Police.
yeah, bro, he took Tony Pulis football and just with better players, basically, if we're being honest. If Pulis had the quality of defenders like your Salibas, he would have done
Mhm.
what was going on right now. That's how poor this bloody league is. But I just feel like we've also done this thing of, hey, this guy's been in a coaching job for 3 months. He's done good. Let's hire him.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't like that
But
strategy, but I feel like
but this thing, Vegeta is this, man. Because I've been hearing a lot of talks, and sometimes you might say there's nothing there. It makes no sense. But when you look at it again, you want to say to yourself, "This is United," and we all know all these egos, the pride, these managers, they've got this thing. A club, nobody can come in and fix it. I can't come in there and fix it.
of course not. Yes.
Luis Enrique and the whole speculation or rumor with United. Do you think there's any truth in it, or it's just PR again? Because in my own opinion, I will tell you, like the one person I believe will come into that club right now, so this mess United has, is if at all you want to go and get in a manager. Because what I would say is that if you are going out to go get a manager, like, well, but in my own opinion, I think they're a better coach than Eric and Carrick. Like going in there to go and get Michael Silva from Fulham or Ariola from Bournemouth. And who else? Oliver Glasner.
Nah, don't say
If
Glasgow, bro.
if these are the guys they are looking at,
Hmm.
then I would just say just keep Carrick.
And you see,
Now,
that's my point, bro.
when I'm saying just keep Carrick, I am not saying Carrick is better than these managers I just mentioned.
Yes,
He's not.
he's not.
But
Yes, you're right.
what is the essence of going to get these guys? if you know we are not going to get them and back them with everything they need, just keep Carrick at the job. It saves you money because if you don't know, sacking what's his name and bringing in the Ruben was a
Mm,
stupid move because
yeah.
I read somewhere they said it cost United 30 million
For
pounds.
Ten Hag, to get rid of Ten Hag. Yeah, that's a
No, to
lot.
get rid of Amorim and his team.
Raw.
I saw somewhere 30 million.
People are just making a living getting fired, bro. I don't get that. I
So
wouldn't that
so
much.
so that is the thing. So for me, I would just say just trust Carrick with the job for a while. Because I believe if you can talk to Luis Enrique, I also think use the opportunity to go and get Carlo Ancelotti from Brazil.
I don't
You
think you
c-
live Brazil, eh?
you can tell him that it's fine. You manage the club and you manage the team as well. Coaches have done it,
Yeah. I know what you're talking about, but I feel
so
like
you can.
Don Carlos is just tired of saving clubs. I think that's why he's turned to international football. He's tired,
Mm.
bro. He's done enough plumbing in his life. He's tired. Uh, he's tired. I'm sure you
No,
saw.
about Tottenham, man,
Yeah.
bro.
Those
Tottenham,
guys might
what?
be going down, bro, to the championship.
Do you think it was actually a mistake to sack Ange Postecoglou?
And Postecoglou, bro, I don't know if it's a mistake, but I would have fired him personally. That's just
Mhm,
me, because it's the same situation we were in when okay, not the same, but like Ten Hag finished eighth with the FA Cup, and people were like,
mhm,
keep him. But it's like I don't think there's anything wrong to fire them because, bruh, 17th, even if you got a Europa League, that's unacceptable. Especially if you want to call yourself a big six club like United and Spurs want to call themselves.
mhm,
The firing is not the problem, Timber. Again, this is where when we go back to last stream, your owners have to have a plan. They have to have a plan. It has to be a good plan, and they have to have a backup plan to your plan. So firing that guy wasn't a problem. My question is, did they do enough work to determine that Frank is the guy to replace Ange? Because, like you're
mhm,
saying like we're saying now about Carrick, is it worth getting rid of Carrick if it's for like Glasner? No. So was it worth getting rid of Postecoglou to get Frank?
Thomas Frank.
Then no, because they're the same, or one is better a little bit. So you might as well have kept the other guy. But if you're gonna
Mhm,
fire him, you need to bring in better, and the better needs to be supported accordingly. And that's the problem that Spurs has. Conte and Mourinho didn't fail because they are bad coaches. They failed
mhm.
because the club failed to meet their ambition. You can't
Yeah.
want to get Sir Alex Ferguson and then say you want to manage the club like Tottenham. What do you want? Like,
Mm.
am I still here?
And honestly, one thing I would say about this Ange Postecoglou, at that point, particular time, it felt as if it was the right thing to do. But this guy came into Man City, came into Tottenham, Thomas Frank, and for sure, I'm sure, like there were times whereby I was saying United could go for Thomas Frank, and this is what I was saying based on the kind of players they have on ground, it would work well with this kind of players United have, and going from Brentford to Tottenham, for me, at that point, particular time, it did made sense to sack him and get somebody else like who does not manage the kind of players Tottenham have. Because if we're going to be honest, player for player, Tottenham have got some bad boys players over Brentford. So
Mhm.
now, when you see what he was doing at Brentford, you'll be like, you have the belief like, okay, if you can give him better players, then he should be able to do something. And the reason why he has failed is just going to tell you what Pep, I said Pep, what Jose said and what Conte said. Because these two managers, every club they've been to, they've won trophies.
Yeah, they've won,
The
bro.
only
But
place they did not win is Tottenham. And came in, he got a Europa League, but they've not got in how many years? Over 17 years or
it
more.
was since 08 or 09 when they won the EFL Cup.
See?
Something like that. Yeah.
Then he came in, he won this thing, and got a sack. And they got to discover that even Ange Postecoglou's winning percentage and losing percentage is far better than Thomas Frank. They sacked Thomas Frank. Like this club operates in a very crazy way. They sacked Thomas Frank only to go bring Tudor.
You see, that's why you see, Temba. This is where I was going with the whole ownership thing, bro. Because if you look at that progression, does that tell you that these people have a plan? How do you go
Nah.
from Postecoglou to Thomas Frank to this guy, bro, who seems like he just enjoy? This guy looks like Ruben's cousin, bro. They just look like wherever they go, it's on a called pain and distraction.
That guy is not. Still causing pain and destruction. Honestly, man, that guy called Tudor. I don't even know what he's. I knew he was coaching what team. I don't know what team he coached. That guy does not even have any aura. He lacks it. He doesn't even have any aura. And somehow he was given the job. I would have just said to them, why then they leave it? Why don't you just leave Thomas Frank there?
It's corruption.
And
but somebody
they've been rumor. I don't know how true it is. I saw it yesterday whereby somebody they were saying that they've already want Ange to come back.
Yeah, I saw that
to
as well.
end
But
the
like,
season.
why would you come back? It's like, bro, if you fire me, unless there's no jobs in the market, which come on, I'm sure Ange can get a job, bro. I'm not going back to you, bro. Can you imagine your exes? Yeah, I'm breaking up with you, and then tomorrow they come back and say, no. Yeah, the last partner wasn't as good as I thought they'd be. Come back, Temba, as a man. Come on, you're not taking that partner back, bro. So you went to go Galavant.
Galavant, I look for this thing, no?
Yeah, bro, it's nonsense, bro. Sorry, I don't know why I kicked myself out. But I saw the Ange thing. I even saw they were looking at Pochettino. I just don't know if these guys know what they want, Timber. That's the problem. And that's what's going to get them relegated. I don't think they're going to get relegated just because. And you know what, I'm so happy. This week we're learning so much, guys. We are learning that the Premier League is not the best league, but we're also learning when us United fans were telling you that ownership matters and that having money doesn't necessarily translate to wins. All of your teams are learning this thing. The only difference is that my team is big enough to survive this nonsense. Tottenham is not big enough to survive bad ownership because Tottenham doesn't invest in good players. Tottenham doesn't invest in good coaches and managers. We do. Tottenham doesn't spend anywhere close to what Man United does. Because look at how much Liverpool have spent. Everybody used to tell me, I'm making excuses. Oh, United is spending so much money. Oh, well, I'm like, guys, money doesn't translate to success. And the Glazer ownership impacts us on the pitch. Now that you guys also have dodgy owners who are making dodgy decisions, you are also feeling it, the pain of dodgy ownership. Ask Temba the pain of dodgy ownership. You can be a good club. Even Real Madrid is not exempt from dodginess. But our clubs, unlike your clubs, are big. We are big clubs. We can survive this thing. Tottenham can't. And that's what I'm saying. When you look at the progression of managers, I'm like, the problem isn't firing Ange. It's what are we going to do once we fire him? There has to be a plan. We need to understand, and this is where I respect Ineos. I know United fans, my fans are going to fight me. I don't care. You guys are also a problem. Ineos came in and said, we need to determine what we want to do and play, what brand of football, before we even get a manager and players. We as the management must be on the same page. That's why they fired Dan Ashworth, because as far as the footballing strategy was, they didn't feel like they were aligned with Dan Ashworth. That has to
Mhm.
happen at the high level, Temba. So I don't know what's happening at the high board levels of Tottenham, but the strategy must not be clear because the pitch is not clear. The way they are playing is not clear. The manager or coach they're getting is not clear. The recruiting is not clear, bruh. What is this recruiting? These guys lose medicine. They get Gallagher. Is it Gallagher? Not the same player. These guys wanted a
Man,
creative player and they went and got a defensive box to box minded player. That's what I'm saying. These guys at the top need to know what's going on because even if it doesn't go perfectly, they will understand that okay, in order to get back on track, we must do A. Spurs is not even on the rails, bro. They're not even on the train track. There's nothing to get on track. Okay, there's nothing that is on track. In fact, Spurs hasn't even planned. Those WhatsApp vacations where we all talk about going on holiday, but it never happens. Oh, we should
yeah.
go to Cape Town. That's Spurs. We don't even know where we want to go. We don't know. We don't know. Are we going to Durban? Are we going to Sun City? We don't know. We just get into the car, and then we are surprised when we end up in Mpumalanga somewhere. It's sort of Durban because you never put Durban on the damn GPS. You jumped into your car and you drove. That's what's gonna get Spurs relegated. It's not. It's not. Ange was not good, guys. Ange and Ruben are the same. They did the same nonsense. They had the same season. They were both stubborn, and their stubbornness cost them points in the league. And you can't be 17th and 15th at big clubs. That's why Ange got fired. That's why Ruben should have been fired. But the problem, and this is the way we are different, because look at the interim that Spurs got. Look at our interim. Our
Yeah.
our interim was simple. It was we're not gonna get somebody permanent. 100%, I agree. That's called learning from your mistakes. Because what did we do last time? We got Ruben midway. So they said, okay, we're not gonna do midway. We're going to do interim while we find permanent, so that the
Mhm.
permanent works on a full season, not half. And then on
Mhm.
top of that, we even took the interim serious, Timber. We didn't just say, "Oh, Fletcher, full time," because you saw what Fletcher did in the first two games. That would have been
Mhm.
stupid. United wouldn't be in the position they are in now if we didn't have a plan even for the interim. So they said, we just need all we need from the interim is stabilization in Europe. Okay, none of the good guys are going to take interim. That's fine. The next best thing is, hey, Ali, you've done this before. Would you be
Yeah.
interested?
Mhm.
Carrick, you are now a coach. You're not a plus coach. You're not the side coach. You're the coach. You currently don't have a job. Would you like to do this job? We interviewed them. We made it clear to them to say, hey, guys, interim. Now, they might have new discussions depending on their performances, but the point was we had a plan. Carrick came into this knowing, hey, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm here to stabilize. I'm here to utilize what I have to play a certain way that works to get me results. And even Carrick said, but I didn't complicate things. I just said, guys, let's play basic football. Let's not be scared of the ball. He didn't come in and say, when this one is here, you must come and mark it. No, 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 no. He said, guys, this is simple. Get ball, we attack fast, we pass each other, because United couldn't even make 5-yard passes, guys. Like, I don't know if you guys remember. Tottenham had no strategy at all because Frank should have been fired long ago. Number one. Two,
No.
who else did you interview besides Thomas Frank? And what did you want out of that manager? Did you want top six? Did you want Champions League football? Did you want? And how was that manager going to get you there? And if you fire them, Timber, okay, you fired Thomas Frank. Are you trying to survive? Are you trying to get into Europe?
Don't want to go
What is
down.
bro? Because not having a plan is just as bad as a bad plan. Because
Mhm.
now Wolves doesn't care anymore. They know they are relegated. Guess what? Now they're beating people for vibes. West Ham
Mhm.
is due and saying, "Oh, so there's one idiot who's trying to save us. We will capitalize." Because
Mm-hmm.
me, I thought West Ham was gone. I thought Bentley was gone. I thought Wolves. But West Ham can survive because of Tottenham. They're only 1 point
True.
behind.
Mm-hmm.
Forest are looking up and saying, "Oh, these idiots want to be here. We have a plan. The plan is we are going to drag Spurs into this." So that's the
Yeah.
problem. That's the picture I'm seeing from Spurs. They don't have a plan, and that lack of a plan is going to see them playing Rex. Okay, but Wrexham might get promoted. Stokes, they might play the real Stoke City. You see,
Mm-hmm.
they've got Stoke City adjacent in Arsenal. They might end up playing the real Stoke City next year, and
The
that will be their
real. Mm-hmm.
that will be their derby next year.
So for me, I think if there's a manager out there that can actually change this whole thing around, there are coaches out there that are meant for situation like this. One of
Sean,
them, Sean Dyche.
go get Sean
Another
Dyche.
one is Harry Regnapp.
Nah, I think
Harry
get
Regnapp.
Sean Dyche, bro. You know why? Because Sean Dyche has managed recently. It's very
Mhm,
hard to because the football is not the same. The tempo has changed a lot in the Premier League. I'm
mhm,
not saying it's the best, but I'm just saying, like, I think maybe Harry Redknapp would struggle a lot more than a Sean Dyche. And
mhm,
Sean Dyche, to be honest, was doing a good job at Everton, not perfect. And we saw what he did with Burnley, but he's the only reason why Burnley can call themselves a Premier League team. Let's be honest.
mhm, mhm.
Those two, and also Big Sam, specialists of not getting relegated.
Yeah, true.
If you're
Big
short
Samba
term plan,
Allardyce.
yeah. If you as Tottenham's board say, guys, we can't afford championship, you've got three names: Sean Allardyce, Sean Dyche. Yo, these people are all called Sean.
Sam
Uh,
Allardyce. Big
Sam Allardyce,
Sam Allardyce.
Big Sam, Sean Dyche,
Harry Regnapp.
and Harry Redknapp. And you tell them, you say, my friend, listen to what I'm saying to you. This is not a permanent job, okay? You are here because you are good at something we need you for. We
Yeah.
can talk afterwards when we do new interviews about who's going to be the
Mhm,
permanent manager.
mhm.
But for now, survive. And you say,
Yeah.
guy, and unfortunately, there's no window anymore. That's another thing that Tottenham messed up. There's no January to save the next guy to say maybe we can bring. But these guys brought in Gallagher and said, "Oh, that's good. We're good. We got Gallagher. We're fine."
Man, they have some bad boy players, man. Like
Ah,
James Madison. They have some
that's
players, man. Injury have been
I was about to
very
say,
mean to
bro.
them.
In this day and age, if your player can't be fit, uh, me, I'm looking at Martinez now in the left, and I'm saying you two might need to also go. Hey, you guys
Get
and
rid
your
of them.
injuries, you're doing too much now with your injuries. Mason Mount, I don't even want to talk. You must just pack your own bags. Your injuries is enough. Is enough.
They will not give back. Must pass it.
I don't even see that guy as a Man United player anymore, bro. But another London clubs, guys. Yo, it's a bad time for London. From
Bro.
152 to another 5-2 to the champion. Hey, the champions of the world, bro.
Bro, I never. I never thought about it like that, man. From one London to from the red, or should I say the white, not London to the blue.
To the blue, bro.
5-2, 5-2.
5-2. Imagine that aggregate score, bro. What is that?
It's
10-4.
crazy. Ten
Shoot.
four. It's crazy. I tell you honestly. Stephanie, can you please leave Vavede alone, please?
Oh, I'm with
Please.
Stephen. And I told you, bro. And these
Nah,
rumors, hey, I like these rumors, bro.
nah.
See
It's
when
not
you
gonna
see when
happen.
see these rumors of Valverde being linked to me,
It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna
uh,
happen. It's
Casemiro,
gonna
bro.
happen.
Before you leave, Cas, you've got a job. You have to find your replacement, right? Go speak
Yes,
to
no.
go
He has he
to
already
Valverde.
found you guys a replacement. Bruno Gimenez is the replacement he has found you guys. And you
What do you mean?
guys should go for Bruno Gimenez. But the problem I think that would not make it happen is these guys don't sign any player above 27. I don't think so. I don't think they signed players above 27.
Although apparently it's the club that made contact with Sandro Tonali and and Bruno's agents. So if the club
Okay.
is talking to the agents to say, hey guys, hey bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You get me Elliot Anderson, you get me a light Tony Tonali, and you get me a light Bruno Guimaraes, bro. Bad boy midfield, bro. We can go to war next year.
Three of them, man. Honestly.
Give me Valverde.
Tonali.
I need Valverde.
Oh no, Valverde is no we. It is my captain, man. Valverde is my captain. Honestly.
I'm the only other
Honestly.
club that can convince Madrid players to come play for me. Let's be honest.
You
I'm the
can do it,
only-
but
I'm
you
the
can do
only
it,
club
but
in
not with certain players. Honestly, with certain players, Rodrigo is. I say Rodrigo. Valverde is my team. It's basically my Bruno. So there's no way.
Valverde, bro. They
It's
don't
not leaving
respect
anywhere.
you, bro. Look at the people they have you playing with, bro. They don't
Yeah,
respect you.
you say what they don't know what injury. It's injury. It's injury.
Temba is
You know,
lying to you, Valverde.
it's
We will love
injury.
you.
Nah, the next thing, like what Michel says here, Stephanie leave Avede before he comes to United, and we are going to be told his legs are gone. Like this is what your club does.
This is true.
I
But this
wouldn't
is
want him.
defense.
I would not want him to come. Honestly,
But
like I listen to you. Like I wouldn't want my player like Rodrigo. I wouldn't want him to come to United. I would rather have him go to Man City, where I know he will
Gordon
succeed.
Wayne, bro. I don't need Rodrigo anymore, bro.
Why he
Gordon
will
Wayne.
succeed? They would. Him both have been dropping stinkers of late.
Gordon
And for
Wayne,
me,
bro.
like
So
I think I don't think he should start the next game against Villa.
it's very tough, that one, because even Ahmad, ish, you know, it's funny. The guy I didn't rate is the one who's performing out of these three. It's Cunha.
Mhm.
Cunha's at least defending. Mbeumo, if he's not scoring goals, I don't know what his job is. If I'm being honest. Ahmad doesn't want to
man.
take shots. I
Bro.
don't know. But Valverde, don't listen to Temba, okay? Ask
If there are players I would say, yeah, Madrid United can get from Madrid. Like I think the probability of you guys getting someone like Amavinga is high.
hey bro, don't go out
Amavinga.
now, okay?
Nah, I'm telling you, man.
You can actually talk to your players, bro. Don't do that.
You just into yourself. You want to talk to Valverde. Do you know how much you're going to have?
We just need a chat. Just
Nah, bro. You don't need to. You need to bring the money, bring the bag, bring the money.
what money? As we're a big club, as don't worry, Valverde.
Yeah.
Ask Casemiro,
Maybe you bring a Kobe Maino and maybe 150 million pounds plus Kobe. Yeah, you can have him. You can have him.
Leave Kobe alone.
150 million pounds plus Kobe.
I will trade you.
Or with plus Lenin Euro.
You see now, you should have bought Euro. First of all, you didn't do it. That's on number two.
No, that's on Perez. That is on Perez.
Heaven is a better center. Let's get that.
You said
Heaven is a better center back than Euro, and we got him for much cheaper.
Well, you got him cheaper now.
Much cheaper. Arsenal, I'm looking at you now.
Guys had to pay. You paid triple the price that Madrid wanted to pay. And that was why you got Lenny Euro.
Nah, but Perez should have got him quickly, bro. That guy was telling the kid, we'll get you for free next year. What kind of nonsense is that?
Yes, now you get it for free next year. And the kid said no. Leon gave him the opportunity. Was it Leon?
Yeah, you said Leon.
Yeah,
it's not that
Leon gave him the opportunity.
Euro,
so he's not going to leave for free.
This is Madrid. Okay, it's not like Len Euro was saying no to Real Madrid. It's Madrid.
Yeah.
In his head, he's who did you get? Varane. In his head, he could see himself being Varane. But Perez did not pay that money. And Leon they just wanted more money. And Euro said, come on, guys, this is my club. They gave me an opportunity. Just give them money to help them. I can't leave for free.
The
And then
motherfucker did
Perez
not
said,
give them money. Oh God. He
then
said
Perez
we
said,
then,
no.
then he had the audacity to say we only go for players. They want to come to the club of like man, like what is Perez smoking, man? To
He
be
thinks
able to
everyone
say
is
those
Mbappe. That's his problem.
nonsense. No, I love
He
what
thinks
the kid
everyone
did,
is Kylian.
but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna have him in the next 2-3 years. He's gonna still come back to
Oh, it's no
Madrid.
problem. By then we'll be winning Premier Leagues. I'll be more than happy to escort him to Madrid.
Do I think I would want him anyway? But will he still
Yeah,
be
but you
good
know
by
what?
then?
In the short term, if you want Kobe, can I please
Mm-hmm.
trade him for Andre Gula? Please, I'll take Gula.
No, no. You are calling players that it's impossible. It's impossible.
Temba, this is a like for like trade now. They
No,
are both
it's a like for like trade,
they
but
are
you
like
need,
for
you also need to put into consideration that it's like to like, but there's a top dog, and there is this one coming up, upcoming.
my one pays for players, and they're actually getting money for players. They're not doing freebies. As we respect players now, okay.
Yeah,
You must fix what's going on at home.
we do the freebies because we are a big club, and we know for sure that everybody wants to play for Madrid.
Yeah,
Everybody
that's
wants to play
true.
for Madrid.
I'm not gonna.
So
I don't know about the free thing. I just think that's poor strategy from Perez. But I know that
yeah, it's poor,
Madrid,
man.
Madrid is the only club where, as a United
Poor.
fan, I can just be like, yeah, I can't talk to these guys. These guys.
That's poor, man. And it
This
pisses
is.
me off, man,
But
because it's
the
killing my
transfer
team.
strategy, though, I don't respect it. This whole free thing. But hey, Chelsea, don't think we forgot about you now, just because we're talking about our clubs.
Bro,
You
Chelsea.
billionaires spending billions. Also, you guys, what was your plan when you fired Enzo Maresca? Because who is this YouTuber looking guy, bruh?
You know what? With Enzo Maresca, I think the sack it was right for him to get sacked because what he did is something that you can't do as a coach. You are having a contract with the club, but you are busy speaking to Man City. You should the case the job is available. And Chelsea got to find out. They found out, and what they had to do, they sacked him, and which is a fact.
But did they
Same
have a
thing.
plan?
It happened as well with Real Madrid when they had this Spain national coach that went to speak with.
Yeah. When you
They
speak
sacked him.
influence. But
So those ones are something whereby wasn't right.
no, but Temba, in life, you see, the lack of strategic planning is going to be the end of these teams. Because even if it's like me, if I'm in a relationship and I find out, okay, she's cheating, leaving immediately with no plan is not a good plan. I'm not gonna lie to you. You have to figure out, when I leave this house, where am I going to live? Where am I
They
going to
planned.
sleep?
Chelsea
Where am I
planned
going to eat? I
because
don't think so,
because
bro. Those guys
no, they did because they
this
could
guy.
have actually gone for anybody they want. From the very
Nah,
first day Mareka was sacked, the name that they were talking about was Liam.
but isn't it
And
because he's in there?
yeah, because he's managing the Strasbourg team now. And
That's not
so
a
far,
plan. That's not a
no,
plan.
it is. It is because I believe they made their mind was set that okay, this is the guy who want to bring in. It's not like United that it took United 2 weeks
That's a
to
bad
speak
plan.
to Oli, speak to Carrick. With Chelsea, they've been saying it from day one. It's Liam. Like, yes, this coach, they spoke to this coach, they spoke to this coach, but Liam is the favorite. And Liam is the one that got the job because they've seen what he's been able to do with the teams he was managing at Strasbourg. Strasbourg is owned by Chelsea. It's full of young players as well. So they see this guy is good with young players. Let's bring him in here. Yes, was it the right thing to do? Maybe not. But also, we cannot just judge him because I think he has lost 2 games, 2-1 against Arsenal and what's it called? The 5-2. Every other game, he has won them. He has won them. So that's the thing. But on a good day, there are coaches whereby you want to see manage it. Like the way Slot is going right now. Slot, I know they've already had conversation already with Xabi Alonso.
No,
I
no,
believe
no,
they
no,
have.
no. Liverpool, please don't be too hasty. Liverpool, you won the league last year.
Nah, no,
Liverpool,
man. They want to sack
relax,
that dude, man. They want
relax.
to sack him like now.
No,
But
they must
I
relax.
think,
And you see, Chelsea. Actually, I changed my mind. Chelsea, this was the right guy. This was the right guy, Chelsea. I'm happy. Well done.
oh,
Uh, Shout out to Mr. Joe Blackman. No, we're just going through the Champions League results. As you can see, the title says English teams humbled. We're discussing each game. We're discussing whether it's time to admit that England is overhyped. It's not the best league in the
yeah,
world. I
it is.
definitely don't think it is. We're laughing, of course. You know, these are the ops. We're laughing at them. London is a very dark place right now. I mean, from 5-2 to 5-2 to 1-1 with Arsenal, the so-called champions elect could not. They couldn't even amount any sort of performance. And I'm glad Temba brought up the difference in refereeing between Europe and England, because now they can't play rugby in Europe. It shows that they can't play football. These guys don't know how to play normal football anymore, apparently. They focus too much on the set pieces. They forgot that you actually have to kick the ball around during a game of 90 minutes to get the ball into the net. Hey, England. And then we've got already discussed City. Who's the other one? Newcastle, Shem. I think they say out of all the teams, I didn't get to see the Newcastle game, but apparently they were like
They played
slightly
well,
better than
honestly.
everyone else.
Yeah, they were. They were. I think for me, I think they were the best English side in the Champions League on that day.
No, they
On
did
both
good.
days, actually. They're the best, actually. So now, Vita is Unai Emery.
Yeah,
Game
bro.
against Aston Villa.
That's why I
What
called it the Unai Final, bro, because that's one of the names. You know, we talked about Deserbi, we talked about all those other dead guys. Unai Emery is another one, Timber. And you know, United fans well, I'm not split. I don't want Emery either, personally. But this could be an audition for his job. But beyond that, it also is the Unai Final in the sense that if he beats us, he revives his season. You know, it was a blip to drop to fourth, gets back to fourth. Villa finish where they were supposed to finish. We beat them. Maybe we've got 1 foot in Champions League, because if we beat Villa, let me look at the league right now. We're both on 51. We go 3 points clear, and then we go. Let's say everyone wins, so Chelsea will be on 52. Liverpool will be on 52. So these guys could actually leapfrog us if we lose. That's another problem. Jeez. But if we win, we would be 4 points ahead of Villa, and 3 points, and then 2 points of the other two guys. Hence why I said it might be 1 foot in the Champions League. And then, of course, we still have to play Chelsea and Liverpool. So it's basically, it's an important game, this one. I don't want to risk Liverpool jumping above us. Yeah, especially with the fact that they're having a bad season. Then what's going on with me? And they are playing well. Who are they playing next? Actually, Tottenham.
Yeah, Liverpool in Tottenham.
So we definitely have to beat Villa. Joe is asking, do I think we beat Villa? Yes. Yes. And I'll tell you why. United is a weird team. The games we ought to win, we don't win. And if there's one thing we know how to do, is to show up in the games we don't think we're going to win. City, we didn't think we'd win, we show up. Emirates, we've never won there in a long time, we show up some reason. And we're playing at Old Trafford, I believe, against these guys. Villa, where are we playing them? Yeah, I thought Old Trafford. So that whenever I feel unconfident it means United is going to do something. Because whenever I'm confident, that's when I get let down, to be honest. That's when it gets scary. You know, when you start feeling confident that you might do something in a game, that's when Man United shows up to say, hey,
Relax,
you're still
man.
bad. You're
Relax.
still bad. Okay. Don't do that.
So what are you saying?
So
What
I
is
think
score prediction?
it'll be a difficult game, but I think we'll beat Villa. I want to say 3-1 because I think we'll outscore them for sure.
Okay.
But I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet right now.
Well, but for me, I think Villa they played on Thursday, right? That was yesterday.
Yeah, but that might
They
be
played
in
again
their
yesterday.
favor, bro,
And
because
also they've got they don't have their bet midfielders. They don't have John McGinn. They don't
but you
have
know what the worrying
Tillemans,
thing is, Timber?
Camara.
We haven't played for what, over a week. We don't have the freshness of competitive football. I know we always say, yeah, one game a week should benefit you, but I feel like Villa is more likely to be like locked in and switched on because they just played a competitive game of football, whereas all we've been doing is training. It's like, you know, when the season starts and all you've been doing is training, you can see that it takes a few games for the teams to be at the level you expect. But having said that, bro, I don't know, bro. I still think because it's a game, I'm not confident. These guys are gonna do something, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, can't believe it. We beat Villa.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
they're gonna do that. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with 3-1 though.
Three
I'm gonna
one.
stick with
All right.
worst case
I would have,
scenario, 3-2. You know,
I would
it's
have
gonna be
actually
those
loved
games.
to just go on.
It's gonna be those games where we have heart attack. You know why? It'll be like they score one, and then we're all angry. We score one, and then we're like, yeah, I knew it. And then it's 1-1 until like 70th minute. We score two, and then they add like 7 minutes, bro, to like the 90, and we're like, oh, 7 minutes. Only for us to score in that 7 minutes to make it 3-1.
Mhm.
So it's not gonna be a 3-1 where you're like, yeah, these guys were dominating. Hey, it'll be
Mhm.
that 3-1 of you. What a roller coaster ride.
Mhm. Mhm.
But you're happy at the end. That's
Like
what I think.
what Joe Black is saying, say with the way we have been playing, you think 3-1. Well,
Football's
he just
funny.
he just explained everything right there. I would have actually loved to go with Aston Villa on this one, but then I think about the fact that
They're
Tillemans
also not
is
in
not
good form. Let's be fair.
out,
Villas not
Camara
in
is out. Yeah, they're not in good form. So I think for me, I think United should win the game. And like you, I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet. I think Willow Watkins might get one goal. So I would actually go with a 2-1 to United. 2-1.
Yeah, Villa
So
lost
I
the
guess.
games in the league, by the way. Just
Mhm.
so they're not
They've
coming. It's
lost.
not like it's just a battle of the teams in like the crap teams, guys. Like in this league, we saw Liverpool lose 2-0 to Wolves. It's I wish people were South African, they'd understand this. It's wafa wafa, guys. It's
Mhm.
winner takes all. Anybody can do it. So I don't think it's impossible for us to beat them 3-1. That's why I'm leaning towards 3-1. It's just the manner of the 3-1. You're not going to have a comfortable day if you're watching United that day.
Mhm.
Go get your alcohol, your stress ball, your whatever, your Bible, whatever will make you comfortable that day. Just go get
Go
it.
get it.
It's not going to be a comfortable day for you. That's all I'm saying. But who are Madrid playing Temba this weekend? Are you going to watch them?
I'll watch them. They're playing the Eche. It's Elche.
You know, it'll be like you guys to lose to Alche for no reason.
The last game what they played, it was 2-2. They played the first match. The first leg was 2-2. I was so mad. Man. I was fuming. Man. Honestly, I was
This time
fuming.
you guys are at the Bernabeu, it looks like it. Does that make a difference?
Ah, bro, it doesn't make any difference because Getafe actually won the game. I think was at the Bernabeu when Getafe won the game.
Yeah. It was at wow, and you both got red cards. What was going on in this game?
Yo, I don't know what was happening, man. They got their red card, I think, in the 9 minutes of second half. But the game was about
You
to
guys
end.
got it first. So you guys got the red card first.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was red card.
We will, 10 p.m. I can't believe this time that you guys are playing it, bro.
Eh,
This is why I
which is
can't
why
catch La Liga
this
game,
is
bro.
that's why
10 p.m.
it doesn't have views. That's why. That's the answer right there. That's the reason why it doesn't get the amount of view game from Premiership gets, because they played so late. But it's what it is, man. We know how to go about it.
I hear you, bro. But just in closing, bro, random topic. The World Cup. How do you feel about that? There's been a lot of talk about maybe it should be cancelled. You know, a lot of teams people are scared to go to the States because of what's happening. Trump is also Hey, but even Mexico, you know, people are like, let Mexico handle it, and then Mexico had a gang war. I think that was crazy.
Yeah, it had to do with cartels and all those stuff, but in airport or whatever.
So
Oh,
you see
man.
what's going on. You can't travel to Trump. You can't travel to Mexico.
I
Apparently,
think,
Canada's only got 2 World Cup stadiums. I don't even feel excited for this World Cup, to be honest.
nah. I don't lie to you, man. There's just something about the work that just feels so wrong, so raw. It's not it, man. The hype is not even there as well. Plus that now, all players are busy dropping here and there with injuries. You know, like the way Mbappe is, there's a possibility whereby he might be out of that team. Like I said, I don't know how true is that. Rodrigo is not even going already.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, I saw
it's not going to-
Rodrigo's his injury. He's not
So
going.
that's the thing. So, man, how you see the shots cancel it, man? Postpone it. Even though you don't cancel it, at least postpone it by 2-3 months as well. Honestly.
I think they should have moved it. Hey, like I don't think right now America is the right place, like respectfully, for people in America to host that World Cup, bruh. Like at this point, Trump is even okay. Sorry, guys, I'm taking off my football hat, political hat. Trump is politicizing football, bro, and he's using it for his own nonsense.
Agenda. Yeah.
Because at this point, we could get banned. He's got beef with us, and we've just qualified for our first one. I know Nigerians would be happy because they are desperate to be in the World Cup. These guys, bro, are just
They are shameless, man.
so
Those guys are
embarrassing.
shameless. I was cursing some of them online, man. Like, there's no hype for the World Cup. Just put Nigeria, and they're like guys are
Nigeria,
not shameless.
bro.
They
You guys
are
were not
doing-
the World Cup. It was nice. What are you talking
They
about?
are doing everything in their power to make sure that they somehow get into that team. Like, they're basically doing everything in their power. First of all, they were busy protesting. South Africa feeding this player. This player is not supposed to play. This player is supposed to play. And still, what happened? South Africa's qualified.
Qualified,
Now,
bro.
it's this nonsense of, Congo DR this, Congo DR that. Lagos are shameless, man. The fact that you guys can even have the audacity after watching Congo DR playing the way they play, you guys are still believing that no, man, we have to be in the World Cup because of some they feed an eligible player. Like, you guys are shameless. I think you guys are going. The thing they are going to do there, they're still going to disgrace and embarrass everybody, because I don't see anything they're going to do. I don't see it.
I think we're gonna embarrass ourselves, bro. Hugo looks like he's trying to sabotage us, bro. I don't understand. The squad that I saw for the preliminaries is scary, bro. This guy needs to actually start watching the PSL, please, bro. There are good players in the PSL who are doing well. For the love of everything, please take Lodge. We need some goals, bro. Lodge scores. Please, brother. Take Lodge. I heard people saying we must take what's his name? Pesita for experience. Shut up, bro. We'll get Lodge.
I got you fuck off, man. First off, where he's more, he must like why would you mention Pesita?
Can you
Why?
imagine, bro?
Never. Don't
Hugo
do.
bro.
They must stop
We
playing
already
with me, man.
embarrassed ourselves in AFCON, bro. If we get knocked out in the group stages, bro, This guy. I
That'll
swear,
be
bro.
shameless.
It'll be shameful, bro. It's not even a tough group, you know. I don't think it's a tough group, personally. What is our group? South Africa. And also the kit sucks, by the way. Pause. I hate the new kit. World Cup group. Yeah. I want to see who's in our group. No, man. Football. Bafana. This thing showing me cricket. Got knocked out of the cricket. Don't tell me about no damn cricket. Okay, so we've got Mexico, South Korea, and I think one qualifier from Europe. I
Yeah.
don't think that's bad, bro. Personally, I think we can beat Mexico. I think we can get a draw against South Korea or beat them. Because I feel like sometimes also these overseas teams they overrated. Like,
True. Yeah.
nah, bro, we can beat these teams if we play our football, bro.
Mhm.
So Hugo, if you don't pick the right team, bro, like, bro, please, man. But
Then it's gotta
FIFA,
go.
we've got our stadiums are still okay. We still got the Cape Town Stadium, Soccer City still up to scratch. We still got Moses. We still got Mbombela. All the World Cup stadiums you built, we've maintained them. So if you feel like it's too dangerous to host in the USA, run it back
I mean,
in Africa. You know,
bring it
Waka
back.
Waka part 2. We can do it again.
Would would do the world a favor.
Yeah. And ANC has proven that if we've got international delegates, we can fix roads. So yeah, please. I don't know who's the current FIFA coach. Do the right thing. Just bring it. Just bring them here.
It's
Bring it here.
Infantino.
In fact, we also have Morocco. You saw Morocco's World Cup. AFCON stadiums. So you can host it between us and Morocco. How about that? Morocco, South Africa. We host the World Cup. Yeah, bring it back, bro. But Temba, I hope you
Yeah.
guys win against what is it, Elche? Don't embarrass
Yeah.
yourself.
I'm hoping they win, man. I'm hoping they win.
I hope my 3-1 comes true because
Mhm.
the one thing I want to say about United fans, I've noticed success is not a good thing for this present fan base because then you've got nothing to cry about. Because I've seen when we beat City, people still found things to cry about. When we beat Fulham, who they said is the true test, people had things to cry about. When we didn't lose to West Ham, we drew. I know we played badly, but we drew. So I hope we win because then you guys can stop crying. Eventually you're gonna run out of tears at some point.
Mhm.
Or
Mhm.
you can always go and support Tottenham. There's plenty of tears to be given there. If you want to maximize on negativity, no, Tottenham Championship. Plus Championship has got enough games. You'll grow your YouTube channel fast. Go play, go watch Championship football and leave us
Oh
alone.
man,
You
it's
want to chase us.
crazy.
But
It's
that's
crazy.
another podcast, guys. 2 hours. Please like the videos. 2 hours.
Yeah,
That's content,
like,
guys.
subscribe, share the
Yes.
video, tell a
Yes.
friend, tell a friend about the Vegeta and Banks podcast, man.
Exactly, guys. And don't
Big
forget,
up to every one of you, man. Big up to
go
you
over
guys.
to the halftime. You subscribe. Okay, this is free content. You go over to
Yeah.
Los Blancos Arena. It's free content. Okay. Although I don't know how much content you're gonna get on the other side because Temba is protesting against
Perez.
Perez right now. But
Uh,
you will still find him here every week. I think it might be Fridays for now, guys, because me and work. I was telling Temba yesterday, bro. I worked until like 8. Imagine I would have only been done with work by the time the podcast was supposed to start yesterday.
Oh, that was
So,
crazy.
but we'll give you one episode every week. We're going to aim for 100 episodes to show that we are a serious podcast.
Yeah.
We will definitely be discussing transfers. You know, when it's off season, World Cup,
Mhm.
whatever that looks
Mhm.
like. And I think we'll bring back PSL because Temba supports Sundowns. I support
Yeah.
Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah.
And Yeah, those Kaiser Chiefs guys, they are lucky we ran out of time today because I was watching that Tawong guy talk on Robert Marawa. I'm going to react to that offline, actually. I should do that. Yeah, that's a good plan. Because that guy was full of crap, bro. Like, we'll talk about it anyway. I'm sick of Chiefs as well, bro. Oh, they make me sick, bro. Anyway, guys, we are out of here. Have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. United fans, I'll see you at the Villa game. Peace out.
Peace out.
The halftime with Vegeta. Yeah, we lighting up the heat. From South Africa to the globe. Feel the rhythm in your soul. Click the channel, let it roll. Man United in control. Every kick and every goal. Vegeta brings the heart and soul. We chant and we fight. Feel the passion deep inside. From the pitch to the screen, it's the halftime.